Oh, hello. How's it going, Super Unknown?
Motherfucker. What? Nothing.
What did you say to me?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, Reeves. Thank you. We'll likely need it.
You what?
Luck.
Perchance.
You can't just say perchance.
Just did. Perchance.
Perchance.
379 percent chance.
Chance of winning the sacrifice. And you take my 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. Your chance of winning drastic go down.
Okay.
How you doing, Glenn?
I am doing okay.
I like it. How you doing, Reeves? Super? This should have been our intro music. Seeing as, it slaps harder than Hey, Avatar. I was thinking Avatar, we could do the submission video next Sunday.
Turtles?
Yeah.
Turtles.
Turtles. Sweet. Bone Razor minions? Glenn.
What?
Someone just wrote Bone Razor in the chat.
Bone Razor.
Which turtles? Shredder's Revenge, remember? Oh, it's like Vampire Survivors. Nice, nice. Wiltrum.
So, I am glad he gave us the bright card on the first try.
The gooey chocolatey kind. Shredder's Revenge. Cowbunga Collection.
Oh!
A
little bit of bubbly.
Hey, Shred. Thanks for the raid, and thanks for your Ultra Kill stream earlier. Oh, sorry. Sorry, one sec here.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, unfortunately, we do have to shout out Shred, so chill.
You son of a bitch.
There we go.
Shout out.
I don't think it'll let Shred shout out themselves, and they get fucked, spook 'em.
I can spook him.
One of my potential jokes I thought about making for the preview image was gonna be like Genos, like turning it like his face is turning into Mario, and he's like, "Stand back, Peach! I'm about to marb." And then I thought about how much work that would take, and I didn't do it. This past week, I've been aware of how I will go out of my way to do something that has no benefit to anyone for any reason, and then when I have to do something important, I will half exactly one ass. Guide to design some characters for the game. I spent grand total of 30 minutes doing that. And then I spent like 4 hours drawing the whole cast of the game in baseball jerseys as part of a gag. Nope. There you go.
I said good.
Doing alright, playing Multiversus, so it'll probably be time between any messages. Oh yeah, all good. I was gonna say I was gonna say something cheeky about multiverses, but I haven't played since the season started.
There it is.
Finished your rank races for that server. Second lowest category, and you're only a few scanty yellow away from being put in the slowest. That's okay. You've got a long road getting from there to here. Lots of room for climbing improvement.
Bowser looks trippy.
He really does. I misheard Genos as Genos without the apostrophe, and all I'm imagining is Genos probably crushed before Geno whirling ice.
Oh.
Oh, what a shame. When'd you lose your passion? Blooper in its natural environment.
The desert.
Next time someone asks me what a video game randomizer is, I'm gonna be like, it's a thing that puts sea creatures above land. Actually, now that I think about it, the only randomizer I play on the regular that doesn't have sea creatures above land is Sekiro, which doesn't have that, but does put underground enemies floating in the air.
Oh no.
Oh no! Okay, also, Glenn.
Hey.
A couple seasons ago in Apex, they added a Kiwi character.
Okay.
And she legitimately ends sentences with "ez."
Oh, beasties.
Like she's beasties, and I'm like, no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Which makes me assume that she can only eat plankton. Just curl into the fetal position and soil yourself. Right next time someone asks you that. That is fair. That is accurate. You guys remember the Elden Ring randomizer when the first boss was Millennia? And I jinxed it too. Early on, I was like, yeah, in my off-stream randomizer, the second boss is Millennia. So at least things can't get much worse than that. The game's like, it can get exactly one worse. I must have some sort of motivational thing I can play Avatar to help get his times down. Here we go.
I want you to go full tilt boogie down that line.
Then you can say,
Okay, I will.
there we go. The Mastodon skeleton just, being that much. I mean, Morty's out now. It's mostly been the same.
Marty.
I think Gizmar coming out on Tuesday. Oh crap, they are putting characters in at an alarming rate. Yeah, last time I played was right after the Taz nerf. I spent a night playing a bunch of multiverses. And reveling in the Taz nerf of it all, because Taz was annoying.
Oh, Star Cape.
Like one a month, unless I'm understanding wrong. There'll be 2 this month. Okay, that makes sense. First month of the game. And Star Cape. Brandon needs to add a scene that says he can now play as Luigi. Actually, given how little programming I imagine there is to a Super Mario RPG character, I mean, not that there's very little, but there, you know, would be a fairly easy amount to... It'd be cool if the randomizer did add, like, Luigi and Yoshi. And Daisy!
Daisy!
Next level games! Nintendo! Sorry. To Star Hill. Talk to the flower. Play some Kaizo.
What's Kaizo?
Kaizo is like ROM hacks of Mario games that are impossible. Like
Oh, okay.
Like you know those Mario Maker levels where you see the guys doing like you have to kick a shell and then spin jump off it and land on another. Though that's Kaizo.
So I wonder if people put in their own wishes in these things.
I think so. That's really strong. Wonder if it's just the devs. Which was a baller! At least we also know that whoever wrote that wish, wishes he had a girl who looked good he would call her. I wish I hadn't killed that fish. You can tell which person they solicited for dreams listens to a lot of 90s hip-hop. Wish Nintendo would return to Paper Mario 64 and Thousand Year Door. It's private. Who do you think are responding to other people's wishes? I didn't know Mallow was so hardcore about Paper Mario 64. Kaizo is Japanese for asshole, so a Kaizo hack is an asshole hack in the sense that the game is redesigned to be absolutely insanely, ridiculously challenging while still being technically fair. Makes sense. I like when you kill someone with Mario's handgun first, because it means that we win with Bowser and 2 Genos in our team. I don't mean 2 Genos like every Italian, like, family reunion. The original Kaizo was meant to be played without save states. Oh yeah. I just remember Hibickel's Kaizos that he made. The Bitter Brent stages in Super Mario Maker. Also, every time Mallow gets Bowser colors, all I can think is like, lemon lime Mallow. At least it's Bowser gaining Mallow form, not... yeah. And played through a handful of Super Mario World Kaizo hacks. They're fun if you hate yourself. So I do hate myself, but I'm also not good at Mario games. I'm not.
Bowser Warp?
I wish the Bowser Warp. I still think it's got to be a Mario, or it's got to be like a speedrunning thing.
Yeah.
I'm average at Mario games. I don't got that Kaizo power. You guys are really pulling out all the stops. Cumulatively, they did almost 3 damage. Lucky. I think I'd be willing to try out a Kaizo if there was like enough demand for it or something. Would not make any promises about beating one. Oh no! They turned Geno back into Geno.
What, like a funky colored Geno?
Yeah. He's like Matt McMuscle's colored Geno. Oh, now it's just Mario Geno. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Which one do you think?
Right.
Nice.
You're goddamn right.
decent amount of XP.
Mm-hmm. 10,000 in charity donations, and you'll subject yourself to at least a couple hours of Kaizo. Super Puzzle World. Not Super Kaizo, but you need to know Super Mario World mechanics reasonably well. There's a hack called Learn to Kaizo and another one called Kaizo College. They're meant to teach you how to play Kaizo. Interesting! I mean, a lot of the time stuff like that, it just, seems more difficult than it actually is. It's definitely my experience so far learning, a hack called Baby Kaizo World that's intended as a first Kaizo hack. Ah! This is cool.
Alright, who dis?
New phone. Wish it was a tadpole. Also, Shred, I think if I were raising money on stream, as much as I'd like to, please let QLX be there, bro. That's evil.
Yeah.
I think anytime I'm going to do fundraising streams in the next little bit is going to be Psy Heist stuff. Although we have approached angel investors. So maybe we'll get lucky. Guys, making a video game is expensive. Don't do it. I'm joking, do it. But maybe do it in 3D where it's cheaper.
That'd be, QLX.
Yeah, yeah. I wish Gina was in this. Oh, be careful what you... What? It's from my mom and dad.
That's good.
I like the idea of Mallow's parents being like, please, Sakurai, in the next Smash Bros, don't put our son in. Mallow's parents are Smash Twitter, yep. Mallow's parents are like, follow us on Twitter at Gino for Smash 2020. It's, I was going for, like the Twitter thing from Comedy Bang Bang. It's like, here's our tweets from the fans. Limp Bizkit fan 69 writes, Scott and Reggie, you're both basic bitches, hashtag kill yourself. And then Scott Ackerman's like, wait, Mom wrote that? Escalators, escalators, eels. Eels down inside ya, slipping around. Super Mario RPG is the best Final Fantasy.
That one already. A star there. Interesting. Okay.
Star. Mushroom. I'm just a customer. Waluigi fan 420 writes, delete your account. Well, Waluigi fan 420, I have some advice for you. On October 16th, 2024, start running. Whip, 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 whip. How's it going, Akimo Kumi? Came back from getting groceries. Did you get me any groceries? It'd be really weird if you did, but I've gotta ask. Sadly craving dirty Annie wings. I don't want to rub it in, but I did in fact have dirty Annie wings for for dinner. And also, speaking of rubbing it in, I did rub my eyes with the wings stuff still on my hands, so my eyes are quite red. I know you went, I watched you. That's ominous. Is Mario a Chad? What is a Chad? I think he is. Your pain is why I forgive you for going. Save me! I didn't mean it. Uh-oh. It's a mimic.
Shit.
It's like the ominous skybox behind it. It's like a scorched earth game about to start. Oh. Beefing yourself up and then you're gonna hit him with a little lazy shell.
Oh yeah.
Send him to lazy hell.
Oh yeah.
This guy's hitting for double digit damage. Mario and the gang made a Dark Souls mimic. I like when the Dark Souls mimics are like, and then they start doing Bruce Lee kicks to you. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It's like, oh. Flamestone. So, back in 2012, almost 10 years ago, I remember playing Dark Souls 1, and I opened the first Mimic chest, and it ate me, of course, and it scared the shit out of me, of course. And I remember when I got back there, I was like, oh, I know that it's a Mimic this time, so I'll just hit it first. So I hit it, and in my head it was like, oh, well, it's like a puzzle enemy, that's gonna kill it. And then it, like, got up and did the, like, jumping, turning back Bruce Lee kick, and killed me with that instead, and I was like, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because I'll tell you, I expected a lot of attacks coming out of a Mimic, but, like, a Sagat standing heavy kick was not one of them. There we go. That should be the Street Fighter 6 guest character. And I have Dark Souls Mimic. Hey, get fucked tied on. Yes. Man, so dodge this overhead. I also like the idea of, like, they've really heavily themed Street Fighter 6. So I like the idea of just like everyone's on the streets and stuff like that, and then just a mimic comes out like.
I just want to point out how cursed that Gino looks like at the moment.
Yeah. He's not looking great. He's looking like the world's first Halo drop Ultra Kill UI. It's a dumpster mimic? Actually, that's perfect, to be honest. He's a stance character. He has the stance where he's arms and legs out, and the stance where he's just a box. There's mimicry on it, but it's rad and hip, and so it's unreadable. Exactly. Jonathan Johnny Jones. Yeah, I got you. Your Gino has evolved into horrifying melting Gino. Bad news, guys. Gino was exposed to gamma radiation. Who put my Gino in the microwave? Okay, that's enough of this. I just like when Guile beats the mimic and he goes, go home and be a family bin. Moldy mush. And Brandon didn't even finish mentally, and he said your Gino has evolved into horrific genocide. No, you need to use three bars to get Geno genocide. Genocide cutter. It's when Geno uses a cutter that's on the side of his body. I just can't wait for the scene in Street Fighter 6 where Rufus is fighting the dumpster mimic, but the dumpster mimic is in disguise as the garbage can. And Ryu comes in and he's like, "Whoa, Rufus, why are there two of you?" Yeah. Then Ryu gets cancelled. Does he have to use any meter to cancel?
Plant looks trippy as balls.
Yeah, it does. Also those, like, weird stars. Look at those Game Boy Color stars. Oh, all of it. Oh, no. Crusher. Bowser's all like, "Crusher, I just met her." Yeah. Took me a long time to decide which Street Fighter character you could use in there. I was gonna say Nikali, but I don't want people to come and try and devour me in real life. I was also thinking about Kage. Blanca falls in love with the dumpster mimic. He's all like, Sakura, Jimmy love dumpster.
Got a safety badge.
The safety badge. Sheep attack. I feel like Dan would challenge the dumpster to a fight and lose. Blanca enters the dumpster and is never seen again, followed by a slow clap from the entire Street Fighter fan base. Oh, no, come on. The entire Street Fighter fan base minus Wooly Madden. I feel like little kids playing Street Fighter were like, cool, there's a Monster Man. I hope he's in every Street Fighter. And then the monkey paw, like the finger on the monkey paw curls. Oh god. The gold chain chomp looks awful. And now he's dead.
He is?
Well, I assume so.
And now he's dead.
Oh my god.
Well, I assume he is.
Also, Bowser colored Peach was kind of cool.
A Bowsette, sir?
Bowsette, sir. On the right. I didn't lose this HP.
That's true.
I don't even actually have much memory of Rufus. I know Justin Wong played Rufus. I just know people hate him. I liked Abel's moveset. I did not care for Abel's design. So I'm kind of glad that if those leaks are true that we're getting, like, Abel with a more interesting design. So Kage is actually cool. I just got really tired of fighting them online. Oh, you barely one-shot him. Wish we could haggle with Capcom about what ends up in Street Fighter. Like, look, I'm not using, bonus dumpster mimic should be weak to fire. Oh, but it'll just make, it'll just make, fucking Shoto's even more meta. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yes, that is good. Or that could be one of his supers. Where he does that, you know, Guile has that move where he does like the 40... Well, it's not actually 40, but does like a shit ton of sonic booms. It's like that, but it's like shooting out fire. And each time he goes, dumpster, dumpster, dumpster. I mean, there's been rumblings. You only want Golden Sun 4? I mean, And that would be rad. There's an S in the word. I think that if I heard correctly, the the SNK guy who said that basically said that they'd already talked to Capcom about it and Capcom was interested as well. But I could be misremembering or whatnot.
What?
What? Perchance. It'd be awesome if we got a SVC3 and SNK did the gameplay and Capcom did the visuals. Or if they, like, outsourced it to, like, aiding or something. Okay, yeah, so I wasn't misremembering that. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think there's any universe, though, where Capcom's the one making it, is the problem. In 4 years, maybe we will have this VC3. That'd be super cool. Or CVS3, sorry. Nice.
Pretty sure the word is still pearls. I'm just doing it for that.
Might be bird.
Does
Sorry.
Does the word bird have an S in it?
Yeah. Starts with an S.
Bird?
Yeah, it's silent. This is a three-dimensional maze.
Oh no.
I mean, KOF 15 doesn't look especially bad. It just doesn't look especially good.
I say fuck it. Oh no.
You know what? Get Eureka to develop it. Hey, get out of your turds. Also, I just want Power Stone, man. I know we're never getting more Power Stone, but doesn't make me want it less. This guy's given his even your doghouse, a good old rub. Yeah, boy. Now face my Geno Blast. God, think about it in 4 years. Think about how much Kai mains will be whining about the fact that they've only buffed Kai, I don't know, 16 times in that time period. Hey, it's good to see you. Knock, knock. Who's there? Shell. Shell who? Shell, don't you want to buy some stuff?
I'm gonna get arrested.
I was gonna be like, that joke wasn't that bad. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Ayo! Max. No. Don't be sorry. That was wonderful. From now on, all curses will be guff me. Oh man. Nay. That was just scaring off the monster. Burp. Lizer.
Best 289 coins I've ever spent.
Oh, these crystals are doing huge damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Upwards of 2 damage.
Shit.
2 damage? Jemai, is that a lot of damage? No, really, it's not. Well, it's better than 1 damage, now isn't it? I'll write that down in the meeting book. Deal 2 damage to the spooky ghost. So I don't know why I went into a wrist derby there.
That's on me.
But, it's okay, I forgive you. Phil Swift, our Prometheus, tell us what fire hast thou stolen from the gods today? Flex tape! I just sawed a boat in half for the gods! Okay, but tell me if someone told you there was a Greek myth about a guy who in his hubris sawed a boat in half, that you wouldn't somewhat believe it. That does sound like something that had happened in a Greek myth. He's cocky that like his prayers to Poseidon will be answered, so he saws his boat in half. And Poseidon lets him sink anyways. Because he's a fucking asshole.
Oh god. What is this boss gonna be?
Helix. Oh. Never mind, it's this thing. Do you recognize this thing from Super Mario World?
Kinda, yeah. It's like it's in the lava.
Yeah, and it goes. It was a bad impression of it. I don't remember where I put it. That's a really funny name, if I remember correctly. Oh, his name is Blarg. Yeah, get out of my face, Czar Dragon.
Part 2.
Blarg. Say what?
I don't know!
Fucking bullshit!
Alternatively,
Oh, I think he might be a bad guy.
or alternatively.
Oh, what in the ham sandwich is
What's
going on?
If you insist, Akamokumi.
I'm gonna get arrested.
I think that's the tied as the most surprising piece of dialogue I've ever heard in a fighting game. Sorry. With that scene in Street Fighter V where Alex thinks he's getting mugged by Dalsim. And Dalsim like floats down, like levitating, wearing like his yogi outfit, and he's just like, "There is great conflict in you," or some yogi stuff. And Alex is like, "Yo, you trying to rob me?" On the one hand, if I saw a floating yogi, I probably wouldn't be like, "Oh, this guy's trying to rob me." On the other hand, Alex is from New York, so I wouldn't put it past New York for there to be like a mugger floating around using yoga flames on people. Just popped that rat. Also missing the A there, Akimakumi. It looks like you're saying, "I'm gonna get rested." So then you're gonna have a like refreshing sleep.
I would wish.
I'd like to get rested. Whenever I'm going to get rested, I'm like, you know what's better than resting? Impromptu speedrun practice in the middle of the night. Which on that note, can we get an exclamation point slurp in the chat?
Slurp.
A little exclamation point. Oh, I'm seeing double here. 4 Marios. Thank you, Wyvern Master. Slurpathon 9. Oh, I took South Florida. 90 plus people watching, and this here is Glenn the Dragon Coffee's cup. Glenn the Dragon, the Ottoman Empire's cup of coffee in the big time. Cup of coffee, yeah. That's what I do. Thank you.
There's usually a chest here, I promise.
Yeah?
Not like a woman's chest. It's
I was gonna say, that's what
It's awesome.
surgeon... Things you don't want your surgeon to say. about you during surgery.
There's a chest here, I promise.
It's just that I've put this VLT on top of the patient's body.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Okay. Listen here, bub. Can I kill the ghosts before you go after Sans Undertale over here?
Oh no. Oh.
Stop it. Hey, touch me like you touch your controller. Throws her at a wall. Then after throwing him at the wall, she goes up and is like, "Come back in 10 years."
Okay. And usually there's a little bossy dude in here.
Oh, Bozzy fella.
There he is.
That must be Mario. Sorry, I think what you meant to say, Glenn, was,
There he is.
Yep.
I might have to go get a fan. It's fun. Sniff it. Sniff it, sir. There's only one sound effect that sums up that.
We've managed to avoid drowning. Good
Good job.
Alternatively, this one, which I haven't played in a long time.
Shut the fuck up, Amy. Fucking shut up.
Decent.
Shut up and pretend rouge. Yeah, that was decent. Who knew he had so much XP on him?
Well, that and we doubled our coins into a decent amount of coins.
Yeah. Good point.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. 4 out of 7.
This is
4 out of
4 out of 7. This is why I'm going everywhere and shit, just in case like the stars are in random ass places.
Honestly, always a good habit in
Yeah.
randomizers. Unless you've turned on some sort of like only randomized to important locations, or as I like to call it, boring mode. I'd like the game to be randomized, but not too randomized, okay, guys? It's just, I'd like it to be 15% randomized. I'd like it sometimes when it's that enemy, but with a different haircut. That's very randomized to me. Yeah.
That almost had a Ryan George energy to that. Well, that character has very randomized energy. Wow, 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 wow. Randomized characters are tight. I once told my twin brother that I thought it would be funny if he dressed up as Ryan George for Halloween because he, got the beard and the brown hair kind of comb over tight.
Yeah.
And he responded with wow, 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 and I responded with Halloween costumes are tight.
Halloween costumes are tight. Wow, wow, wow. That's so good.
Well, that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
Willie Wisp.
Will of the Wisp.
Will Wheaton. Shit.
Oh, what a shame.
I'm meaning to jump, but I'm not doing it in time.
We tried doing it without, but before you there you go. Looks like we're gonna have to
jump.
Yeah, like in Dangerous 2, Dangerous 3.
Look, Frogger Queen.
How that room is not submerged is beyond your understanding. Rooms. Rooms find a way, Wyvern Master. You can try to control the rooms all you want. It's not possible. Okay, Glenn, I'm gonna scooch by you. I'm gonna get a fan because I'm not gonna go in front of you. I'm gonna go behind you.
Okay.
The fan is actually just over there.
So for you, an idea?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just standing very far away from the mic because I was walking away from it. Oh, but here's an incredibly stupid joke. This is the stupid joke I thought of. Have you ever played the French language version of Ocarina of Time?
Nope.
So when you give King Zora the fish, and he moves out of the way, in French he goes, oink, 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 oink. That's the only difference, since there's no spoken words in the game. Yeah, no. I have a an XLR condenser mic, so it's You again. Have you already defeated that smithy creature? Yeah, it's a really good mic, but it has a good dynamic range, but not a good physical range. You cannot hear. It gets real quiet real fast. Yeah, I had a really similar moment not that long ago, Wyvern Master, where I put on my headphones and started playing a video and no sound was coming out, and I was like, oh, come on. And I switched the audio device to make sure I was using my interface. And I was like, no, I'm not prepared for this. This thing is worth like $1,000. It better not be broken. It turns out it was off. You have to turn interfaces on and off. I've done that too. I don't remember these enemies.
Armored ant.
Oh, yeah, okay. Armored ant. So yeah, Avatar, what you should do is you should start learning the Cowabunga Collection speedrun, which is where you run all of the games in the Cowabunga Collection in one sitting.
That sounds like too much.
All like 40 games or whatever is in there. How do you figure?
Oh.
Ah! Well, yes, I suppose.
There's supposed to be a little platform that comes up if I jump a certain way, I think, but never mind, Charlie.
Never mind, Charlie.
These lizards look delicious. They look like they're chili lime flavor. Once again. Once more into the breach.
Once again, something that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
There we go. The, dialogue from, the dialogue from Henry VIII. And dialogue from The Wedding Singer. More or less the same, right? Henry V, not Henry VIII, boy. Man, the St. Crispian Day speech is actually like really long. Not where the we marry few, we band of brothers is from? I thought that was. Oh no, there it is. We few, we happy few. The band of brothers, for he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. Be he ne'er so vile.
Hup!
Hup! How's it going, Tony? Enjoying one of the greatest weekends in wrestling history. Sorry, wrestling. Oh, goodness. I haven't seen all of Clash of the Castle yet, but I have seen, I did watch Sheamus Gunter, and it did live up to the hype. Okay, yeah, no, once more into the breach is in the St. Crispian's Day speech. How did I miss it?
A mysterious limousine with giant Texas bullhorns pulled up and picked up Baron Corbin.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did. I did. It's not mysterious because it's JBL. It's a fun segment, but I sure do hate JBL. We're talking about the cream of the crop, and the cream rises to the top.
Who's JBL again? What's...
Bradshaw.
Right, yeah. Yeah, there's Bradshaw when he was...
With AWA. Or not AWA, what was that?
Farouk and Bradshaw?
Yeah, the Acolytes. Is that what they're called? He's the worst, but he's so good. Yeah, he's one of those guys who kind of like... He's so entertaining, but like knowing the shit he's done in real life, like he might be like the bridge too far for me. Here's Bradshaw, then he became Texas billionaire heel. I just love it. There's an episode of Best Friends Play where they're talking about him. Pat describes as being like, have you ever seen such a body transformation? The guy lost like 200 pounds and a foot and a half of height. Hey, we love to see it. We love to see 80K here, and we should get a shout out for 80K in the chat. Oh, thank you. What game is this? Super Mario RPG. Oh, you know what? Consider it done. I will make a Jim Duggan emote. That would be phenomenal.
What? Sorry? What?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's like a wrestler in the Hulkamania era. Before that, actually. And he was like all-American, and this thing is he'd come in with a 2x4 or an American flag. I think usually both.
Okay.
And he'd come in and he'd always go, "Ho!"
Oh.
He's why I say, "Ho!" Yeah, Jim Duggan's great. I mean, I do have some wrestling sound effects, like...
I don't know!
And...
Fucking bullshit!
And,
But I still got some good hits in though, right?
Just want to know you're streaming this? I always forget to tell Swanee when I'm streaming. Those are really good, yeah. Classic wrestling was crazy times, it's true. Yeah, this randomizer is wild, as you can just see by Peach turning into Bowser.
Well, Bowser turning into Peach turning into Bowser.
Yes, of course.
And Mario Gino with a lazy chill. Jesus. It's cursed. Come here, Cloud. Fine.
Okay, so it's in the scene where he gives the St. Crispian Day speech, but it's in a different speech in that scene, so. Good news, me. I figured that out.
Good news, everyone.
Good news. Greetings, Professor.
That's not good news at all.
Did I ever show you the character in Fire Emblem who's a reference to Fry always saying, "Greetings, Professor"?
Probably not.
There's you're a professor in that game, and there's like a guard at one of the doors, and you can talk to him every month in the game, and he has a different thing to say. And he always starts it off by going, "Greetings, Professor," and the guy is 1,000% doing an impression of Billy West. It's great. Fortune favors the bold. Old hickory barbecue flavor. Also, Tony, in hindsight, Baron Corbin and JBL is such a blurst combination. That could definitely work. Oh, you were watching some Futurama today? Nice. This machine isn't worth the solid gold I made it out of.
I think the only line the professor says that I can do that actually sounds like him is, "Good news, everyone!"
Is it true that stem cells could fight the aging process? Well, yes, in the sense that an infant could fight Muhammad Ali.
I'm not even old enough to watch ultra porn.
Fry, stop begging. We're not veterans. The best veteran/veteran adjacent line in Futurama is, "Oh, my ham gum turned out to be all bones." God, that episode is non-stop bangers. The war against the ball people. It gave us "Tell my wife hello." Neutrals. I hate neutrals. With enemies, you know where they stand, but neutrals? Oh god. Beach looks horrifying. I don't know why they look so much worse from the front. There's no obligation, unless, of course, war were declared. What does that mean?
War were declared.
There's a series about World War I like called Primer, and it's like a history show, but each episode, at a different point in each episode, World War I happens, and when it does, the host of the show, Othias, always goes, "And then, of course, war were declared," and it cuts to like stock footage of World War I with giant text on it that just says "War were declared." Each time I'm like... I like this confused monster. Seems approachable, like you could have a beer with him.
At least they know that I know where France is.
We did finish Majora's, yeah.
Ready for some shit?
Oh yeah, fuck him up, fam. Kick his ass, Seabass. Wow, good timing. Yeah.
Wait, did he just get to 19? Did he skip a level? No, no, wait. Maybe he didn't. Never mind.
It's like the Dragon Ball video Mega 64 made. Super Saiyan 8? Super Saiyan 10? You skipped 9. So if I remember correctly, Super Saiyan 10 is just a shoe that's on fire. And just flying around kicking people. I also haven't, Tony, so... hopefully Glenn won't spoil it here.
I could argue which one, since I did put our two close together, but...
This is true.
The one that was filmed last night, or the one that was filmed back in the end of June? Which I only put up the other day. How many coins do I have?
That guy's like, hey kid, wanna buy a ghost? Oh, you don't know because you haven't seen it. Fair enough.
Oh, shit.
Hey, one of the axes over there. The axeteers. Uh-oh. I know it's not, but the sound effect of you getting licked by those guys sounds so much like a sound, like the sound of the switches in that one level in Donkey Kong Country where they go from like on to off. There's like the creepy monsters. Stop and Go Junction, I think. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Oh, never mind. That's just a regular enemy.
It was the machine-made version.
I'm guessing that's why it was recolored. Great.
Yeah.
A couple lizards in here, huh?
The guy was selling me a star, and I didn't buy it because I didn't think I had enough coins, but I did. Now he won't return, and it would have been a star to, power up star.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm regretting it.
I was gonna say it probably I thought you were saying it could have been a shine. And I was gonna be like, no, it probably wouldn't be in, like, randomizers use a logic code essentially to prevent you from not being able to finish the game.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work the best. Also, odd take, but the talk of buying ghosts reminded me of that. I don't think the ghost salesman knew he was making a prostitution joke when he said he could run a different kind of business. If he looked as good as Link, I think he was saying that if you look. Oh yeah, no, I think that's hot or cold. I think that take is correct. I think it's just a funny line. like. I think it's a bit of a reach to say that he's saying that if he looked as good as Link, he'd be prostituting himself. It's kind of an odd way of thinking in general, I think. It's almost literally a joke from a Flight of the Conchords episode. Specifically, the "You Could Be a Part-Time Model" song.
Spend part of your time modeling and part of your time next to me. And the rest of your time doing your normal job.
Part-time model. Alternatively, though, now because of this, I'm just imagining the "You Don't Have to Be a Prostitute" song, also from Flight of the Conchords, but with Link instead of Jermaine. You can say no to being a man whore, a male gigolo. You don't have to be a prostitute. No. You can say no to being a night hooker boy, hooker rent boy, boho. Actually, now that I think about it, you could make a pretty funny, like, parody version of that with Link. Because in the episode, he gets the idea from Eugene to be the prostitute, and Eugene's like a weirdo. It could just replace Eugene with the Poe salesman. Like, where's Link? Like, oh, I told him that he could go near Hyrule Castle if he wanted to make a bunch of money. Underrated episode of
Happy Pants. Now, I've played this game many times. I do not recall Happy Pants.
Also, I didn't Mario turns into Gino's color palette to attack, and Gino turns into Mario's. Yep.
Oh wait, I do remember Happy Pants. Never mind.
I do remember
I think.
Happy Pants is
I think.
quite a sentence. Also, how's it going, Bong?
Bong, 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 bong.
Like the way bong, 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 bong. Wait. I'm so hungry, I could eat an octorok. Gee, it sure is boring around here. Safety dance ring. You can dance if you wanna. We made this joke a little while ago. And if your friends don't...
Smilax. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god. You sounded a lot like Jenny Slate.
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god. Is she gonna be in the... I feel like she isn't.
Who?
Jenny Slate. In my head, I'm like, is she gonna be in the Illumination Mario movie? That she seems like she would be in that movie. I don't know who she'd play, so I don't think she is. I know Anya Taylor-Joy is playing Princess Peach. If they ever put Daisy in those movies, they should have Jenny Slate play her. See a double here, 4 Smilex heads. Buffing Gino to use the lazy shell is just cruel. Oh.
La-dee-da.
It's recycled wood. There, my pretties. Fucking lazy shell. Glenn, I gotta say, you are Randomizer good luck. Get the plasma beam early in Metroid Prime, and we got the freaking lazy shell fairly early in this. I'm pretty sure if we do an Ocarina of Time randomizer, you're gonna get like the hook shot and the bow and the Vigoran sword. In like the Deku tree. And so you get 3 items you can't use as Child Link? I don't know. So when he opens his mouth to fire and he keeps it open for a long time, they just want to shoot a mortar into it.
Fantastic.
I like the part where you were a mushroom. Okay. Gino Beam. Yeah. No, why did...
It almost looked like... Is it Roy? It was like the pink skull cap.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. That's Roy. You could have just said the best Skull Kid. I would have known. Or best Bowser. Or Koopaling. I would have known what you meant. Mushroom. Has this ever happened to you? There's still 35 left.
Mm-hmm.
He's really weird, but he's definitely worth meeting. What a strange sentence. He's definitely worth meeting. Like, I don't know. Should have looked up to see if this randomizer has hints. Some randomizers, they rewrite things that are useless in a randomizer to be hints about where stuff is. Goes, I can type much better than before, but still not 100%. So I don't randomly hit keys anymore. That's good. That's good. Glad to hear you're on the mend. You dig these vibes? Got a tenor card. Fire page.
You want to help too, please, can we? Oh shit!
Yeah, they can help actually. That means somewhere out there in the game, there's a vendor that is just selling mushroom. What the bell?
It's one of the bells from the clock in the factory.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, let's kill it. Oh. Right, countdown. Okay, I remember him now. Ultra flame. Get fucked. Okay, countdown. We're closer to midnight than we thought.
Oh god. Fucking Croco?
Think so?
What? Okay.
Sure?
Jesus.
Oh. Okay. Hi, Smithy. Over here it is midnight. I think it just became midnight for us. Listen, take that W. So surprise, Exor. It's okay, we have boosted Geno. There's nothing with the lazy shell. I don't know if anything's gonna get in that way.
They're all sleeping.
So I did call Exor Smithy earlier. Not Gunk Ball.
Oh.
Things just got real. Yeah. New TNT boss. I don't think Exo's protection might be gone. Nice.
There we go.
Yeah. Can't beat Lazy Gino. Also, boosted laziness sounds like me on my days off. This isn't even
I understand.
This isn't even my laziest form.
One more time?
Yeah. I like how it's all bosses. This is great. Just have like a... Bye, Felicia. Dodo, you didn't. Uh-oh. Also, I just realized that this is like a traditional Japanese home with like tatami mats and like little bonsai tree and a bottle of sake and a shrine.
Beware for boob jiggle.
Giggity giggity. Yep. Hey Arnold was just jiggling. Drain beam. Oh. Gino's getting boosted. Charging the spirit bomb over here. Oh, you don't have to kill Dodo.
Well, I think I just did, I think, with Bowser.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, okay. Well, I more meant like you don't have to kill him again in the second half of the fight.
Well, it got to the point where, like, I did attack him and I couldn't select him anymore.
Oh, okay, okay. Fair enough.
One more time?
Oh, now it's actually him. Oh. This isn't just any Croco. This is Croco 2. The Quickening. Or Croco 2 on the move. Or Croco 2. Croc-ower. You want them back? We're like, what are you? Who are you? Never seen this man before in my entire life. Terrorize. Yeah, if you use that move, you turn into your robot form. But only if you're a Decepticon. Youch. Here's your junk. I'm out of here. Energizer. I just met her. Sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Oh, shoot.
Just like me. Oh, shit. There you go. It was worth the 4 bosses, including the final boss of the actual game.
Oops.
Wait, did you fight Exor? Fight Exor after Smithy, right?
Before.
Before, okay, yeah, it's on your way to Smithy's castle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if it was you fight him right after Smithy or if it was on the way up there, okay.
Would Super Suit Lazy Shell Gino be too much?
Nope. We need to give Gino, as Emperor Palpatine once put it, unlimited power!
Can't wait to get to the next boss fight. Or even just some random crony and just...
He's not even gonna attack. He's just gonna he's gonna be like, die 1,000 deaths and float at them, and then the screen will turn black, and Gino will just be standing there over their corpse. I love it. Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Do it. It's on the right. It's always the right. Especially when it's not.
How dare you, sir?
How dare you? How dare my? How dare you? Unboosted 442 damage. Oh, Jesus.
Well, that's normal. That's done.
All good, Tony. What's max level? 30?
Yes.
Yes. A fright bomb.
Mr. Burn Bear.
Scott Pilgrim would be a little different if their band name was Fright Bomb.
Maybe.
Not Fungus Spike.
Boom.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Oh god, Sponge. Looks terrible. Yeah. It's gonna be on the right.
Bitch.
Yeah, see, it said right underneath it. It said right. The IRA or the IRS should be compensating us for all the tax evaders we catch in our fights. Put your Viking helmet on, spread some mayonnaise on the lawn. Wait. I can't believe you won that fight.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Oh. Bloker and Domino. Oh. Rest in peace, Cloaker. Oh, never mind.
It's Morbin time.
Uh-oh, he's gonna morb! Kind of the opposite of morbing, really. $480. Raise his attack. It's not high enough. He's no longer Genos. He's now Giga Genos. Oh, nice.
Give him the XP booster just so he can get to level 30 faster.
Yeah. How far into Murder, She Wrote are you, Tony? Oh, okay. How many seasons are there? Like 8? 10? I know there's some wild stuff in some of the later seasons. $12 or something, yeah. Sounds about right. There's an episode filmed on the set of Amity Island, or Amity Island, sorry, the little, like, village set that they made for Jaws. It's one of 2 things after Jaws that filmed there, the other one being Birdemic 2. That information is in my brain. My brain was just like, that seems vital. Also, thank you, Gino, for the spirit bomb. Oh, yeah?
There's supposed to be a little platform there. I guess we can't get to the casino.
Oh. But that man is on the lawn. Have a pray it's day. It was an enormous show. Oh, yeah. Think about all the murders she ended up writing. That should have been how the show ended. Angela Lansbury being like, this truly was the murder she wrote. And then looking directly into the camera. Nice. Good timing there.
Indeed.
Bat King over there. Aww. What a shame. When'd you lose your passion, Glenn? When'd you lose your passion for matching games?
Last week.
You fucking donkey!
Where's the lamb sauce?
Where's the Sam Laws?
Okay, didn't need to boost Gino for that. Got 2 star eggs.
Ooh.
I wonder if I could sell one of them for money.
Money.
Should that blue thing be making flashes?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just the Bluetooth is on it.
Okay. So, yeah, because I wasn't sure if it was that or maybe my timing was off because the last couple rounds my timed hits weren't working.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh boy. Grinder?
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, I just met her. But
Met him. Grinder. Anyway.
I know
Alright.
what you've done.
Shit.
It really screwed you there. You get it? Just didn't treat you well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Those fucking clouds, man. Living their best lives. What can I do for you? Red essence. And Prince pants. I'm gonna punch.
Okay, cut straight to this cutscene.
Already kill him.
Indeed.
Nimbus Land. Sorry, I just want to play that at some point. The fuck who fine boomed me? I put it on my soundboard. But I always forget it's on my soundboard. I actually added it like 2 months ago. Look how good this song is. I love these enemies that sans Undertale, giving a back rub to an outhouse. They're dead, Jim. Not just the men, but the women and the children. I slaughtered them like animals, Gino says while kicking giant lazy shells at everyone in the room. Is this level 25?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Cause he had the XP booster on for a while.
Right, yeah.
So he's ahead of everybody else.
Oh, that shot guy is coming for you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Mario time. Funny enough, even though some Jedi were repulsed by what Anakin did to the Tuscans themselves actually started revering him after that slaughter. He was some kind of death god. Nice. I feel like the only correct response to a Vine Boom is Gazoon type. Oh, so that tracks Wyvern Master. Ooh, take that, Orbison. I guess he's in dreams now.
Dreamweaver.
I guess you could say he's running scared.
Just running scared. Each place I go, fearing he might show.
I guess you could say he's traveling Wilburys now.
I forgot the tune of that one, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a band. But the song that they sing is the everybody needs somebody to lean on. Alternatively, the Roy Orbison part of it is I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care? I never did look up who else was in the Traveling Wilbur.
Yeah.
Look that up. We were talking about this after the stream last week. Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Roy Orbison, and Tom Petty. A lot of those guys are dead. They probably could have switched to Jeff Lynne with Jerry Lynn. A joke I'm making exclusively for my brother. Dylan and Lynn are the only people in that group that are still around.
Everybody must get stoned.
Exactly. Oh, Jeff Lynne was the lead man for ELO. It's all right, riding around. Breeze, well, it's all right. If you, oh yeah, there you go. Well, it's all right. That's also Traveling Wilburys, I think. These poor creatures. They started watching Densha Otoko again. Twilight is Yellow's best song. Fight me? Why would I fight you? That's true. It's like uncontestably super true, I'd go so far as to say. Yeah, I was gonna say. You came in hot, but it turned out everyone was already hot. Oh. Oh.
killed by his own kind.
I was gonna say. Yeah, no, you're. Yeah, if you're looking for a fight on that topic, you're not in the right chat. Because yeah, Twilight is one of those songs that's just on another level. Oh, you meant yes, it's the Wilburys, but okay. Like, just agree, Wyvern Master. If you don't know that Twilight is the best song by ELO, you could just listen to it and accept the truth into your heart. Imagine if you were just sleeping, standing up with your giant fork. And then a doll murdered you with a giant turtle shell.
That'd be something. Eat shit, fat fuck.
I would say Mr. Blue Sky is way up there. Mr. Blue Sky is one of those songs that's just... Even, like, when it was funny, when I was younger, I didn't really like, Don't Bring Me Down, but it has, even that song, like, the worst ELO song is really damn good still. Get out of here, Punchinello. Not bad, not bad. Let's see Paul Allen's lazy shell. Oh no, the Cybermen. Yeah, no, I agree. It's weird that that's one of those cases of like a band. Like a popular song by a band is like radically different than the rest of the discography. Oh, cool. See you when you get back. Like extreme. Actually, I know there was a bunch of people when I was growing up who were like that with The Offspring, where they got into them because of Why Don't You Get a Job?
Rare frog coin.
Nice. Now that's rare.
Indeed. Muckle.
One of the best rock outfits of the 80s. They're known for more than... Okay, yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about. If you're a teenage girl in the 80s and bought that album for more than words, you'd have a really rude awakening. Oh, yeah. See, I had kind of a positive version of that. I remember a good friend of mine growing up was a diehard Queen fan, and he showed me Bohemian Rhapsody. And I was like, that's rad. I'm gonna listen to more Queen songs, and I borrowed a Queen CD from him. And I was like, most of this isn't like Bohemian Rhapsody at all, but it is wall-to-wall super bangers. Like,
Yep.
it's one of those cases of a band that pulls off the eclectic nature of their sound. I would argue much in the same vein of, like, Pink Floyd or Supertramp. And Supertramp, I think, of those three is definitely the most, like, consistent. Tell me the name of a bad Queen song? I'll tell you if I ever find one. You can't. It's impossible. Exactly. It's a fabrication. It never happened. It's an invention of our writers. We fooled you. Yeah. It's also like part of what makes it so impressive is that like they did songs that were like radically different from each other too, right? Like it's like good old-fashioned Lover Boy is nothing like Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah.
And yet they're both absolute certified hood bangers. Or certified hood classics, sorry. Just insane bangers. Enigma as well does a pretty good job being all across the board. Being, but pretty consistently good. Yeah. I'd agree with that. Also, hey, Kaz. Really? Wow. What a song to be your introduction to them. It's also funny because you'll hear a Queen song that's not like one of their big famous ones, and you're like, oh, that must be one of the... Like, that must be on one of their, like, greatest hits albums. It's like, oh no, that's like an obscure B-side from their 4th album. It was only released in Turkey or something, and you're like, what? Like, I remember Sony in 2000, I want to say 2009 or 2010, for TGS or E3, one of the two, the song that they used for their press conference was One Vision, which again is like, yeah, which is not like a famous song. Like, Queen released 4 20-song best of CDs, and I don't believe it's on any of them. like, but you hear it and you're like, if this was any other band, this would be their, like, not any other band, but if this was 85-90% of the bands that have existed, this would be their best song by a country mile. And for Queen, it's like not in the top 100. You know what I mean? I feel the same way about Headstrong. It's like
Headlong?
Sorry, Headlong. Yeah. Headlong Highway.
I do have a like an ultimate collection that's like 3 albums together.
Yeah, I think those are, sorry, not 4. I think the 3 are, because like they released them individually, and then I think they released them as like a master collection.
I think so.
Yeah, because it was Classic Queen, Queen Rocks, and The Best of Queen, I think are the names of the 3.
I think
Each
so.
one has the same cover, but they're different colors.
I think so.
Like one's black and gold, one's green and gold, and one's red and gold, if I remember correctly.
And I'm pretty sure those 2 songs are on the second one.
Oh, they might be.
I think so.
I'm in Love with My Car is probably one of those songs. Yeah, I'm in Love with My Car is another one where it's just like, it's mostly...
Who the fucking what now? That one I have not heard of.
It's really good.
And that's a Queen song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to it later.
You'd be like, what the fuck am I listening to? Yeah. Another band I'd say has a similar vibe to that in that, like, actually, there's a case of a band that I heard one song from and it was like radically different from everything else they did, was Franz Ferdinand. The first song I heard by Franz Ferdinand was 40 Feet, which is like a weird kind of like off-tempo loping around song. Like, it's a really strange song that's nothing like the rest of that album. Diablo Swing Orchestra, yeah. And actually, as I'm fond of just shilling for them all the time, the Proto Men are kind of like that. You wouldn't think that if you, like me, got into them during their second album, Father of Death. But like, go back and listen to Act 1 and it's way more like electronic and stuff. That's because they switched producers to a blues producer and made one of the greatest rock opera concept albums of all time. But yeah, it was funny because I got into Franz Ferdinand from that song, and then a bunch of people I knew got into them from the song Auf Asch, which is also absolutely nothing like anything else they did. It's this like Sam's Town style, like, moody. Heard Proto Man, we need Act 3. I know. Watch Act 3 come out. Just included in the last issue of One Piece. Franz Ferdinand has other songs. Well, see, that's a funny thing too, is that what's their song that made them famous? It was in like every commercial. Take Me Out. I'd bought their album before Take Me Out was on anything. Yeah, Diablo Swing Orchestra is wild. Yeah, Take Me Out. But it's funny because I bought that album, I listened to it, and I was like, oh no, this is amazing. Like, I made the right choice. I think that's one of the albums I've listened to the most in my life is Franz Ferdinand. Is that album called Tonight, or is it just called Franz Ferdinand? I had no idea they were Scottish, but that makes a lot of sense.
Let's go to Rose Town.
Yeah, their first album was just called Franz Ferdinand. And their second one is You Could Have It So Much Better, and then Tonight, Franz Ferdinand, which is also a great album.
This guy's about to go nuts.
Oh yeah. The gardener, see that huge planter? For the legendary seed and fertilizer to work with. If only I could find them. I can't believe it. It's a legendary seed. I've been reading about it in the ancient grading texts. These are so rare. You can comprehend the discovery this is. I've spent my entire life looking for the seed.
Give you seed what? Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Egads.
No, Egads is in the next Mario RPG. Actually, no, I think that would be 2 Mario RPGs from this. That Superstar Saga where they have Egads and he runs a coffee shop.
Oh yeah.
Like an espresso
Making
bar.
Bean juice.
Yeah.
I'll plant the seed. You. Okay. That was a masturbation joke, by the way. Never mind.
I got it. I got it.
Just didn't want to acknowledge it.
I watched a video on the changed items and prosthetics and May the Shadows Reflect. Or in Long May the Shadows Reflect. It's 25 minutes long. Yeah, I was actually recommending it to a guy at my work today.
Where does this thing go?
One of those!
So, for the record, that's where you're supposed to get the lazy shells.
Yeah, lazy shell, yeah. Fitting that it got replaced with like a mid mushroom.
Yeah.
To the easier mode, I still can't pass though. Woo! The Nightjar mini boss. I just love that he can self-destruct more than once. That's one of the funniest mental images I can think of. Just the mental image of someone running at you and exploding the whole time.
Hold on.
Isn't that just IBS?
Oh no.
You know what? You get one of these.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Not only that, but self-destruct also summons 2 teleporting wolves. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Hey?
I got a Gran Turismo, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, and Glenn's like, I'll go everywhere.
What do you mean everywhere?
Yeah. Everywhere!
Thank you. Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo,
Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran Turismo, Gran
You're right, it has been a while. Love the additions, yeah. Felt the same shred, so you ordered one. That's an interesting thing that come out of the shower, too. Oh yeah, I guess you haven't been watching my stream long enough to have seen a Gran Turismo.
What did I do? I pressed... Yeah, there. Okay, there you go.
Your dog stopped and is doing to watch it? Good. Your dog knows what's up. Poor Carrot. He thought he was tough shit. Yeah, something like that. It's on the right.
On your right.
So. I mean, it's also been the month, like, August was maybe the month of this stream's history where I streamed the least, just because I was out of town for so much of it. Hey, welcome, Ashley Perk. It's your game, but randomized. So many memories.
Just trying to remember where the carrot usually shows up.
Karabaskus?
Yeah.
Probably here. That would make sense, right? Lava carrots, right?
Lucky.
The Power Rangers are, Axum Rangers are coming.
Or so we think.
Oh god, I wonder if it randomizes them into each as like a different enemy.
Well, we'll find out.
Yes! Thanks for the follow there, Ashley. 100%. Riff. Misty watercolored memories. Alright, Grisabella. Yes! We found him!
Chain Kong?
Yeah. We ended him. Rest in pepperoni, Chained Kong. You put him out of his misery.
I know those from the first stream, but I forget what was the reference. I'm blanking on it.
Chained Kong?
Yeah.
Just that we thought it was really, really weird when we played through the game the first time. That there's like a Rareware style Donkey Kong in chains in the game.
Oh.
And it was also this. We played this pretty much right after Donkey Kong 64. Not right after. There's a hat and time in between, but.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Omax, and
I am Potat.
And this is Potat, also known as Glanch. Also known as
Glenn. Or Potato Man
Potato
Empire.
Man Empire.
That's when I'm in the comments, that's what you see.
Yeah.
Proper, but.
Now we gotta do a Gran Turismo again for Ashley. That's one way to greet new viewers.
Oh, shit.
Remember when it was a tradition for people to do the Gran Turismo whenever we'd get a raid? Just so that we could wean out the people who would think that was weird. Or weird enough to stop watching, I guess.
There we go.
Nice.
Excuse.
Bless yous.
Stargun.
Star gun, sir.
Indeed. Doodly doo 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 doo.
Yeah, I've got to actually get around to making the horror version of Gran Turismo this October. The Skeletorismo.
Bitch.
Yeah, do it, do it. It's on the right. Where's Yoshi? Foolish of you to doubt me.
That's a spicy.
Oi.
Gino, level 27.
Great.
It's got the XP boost, by the way.
I'm good. This
Yeah.
makes sense.
For you know, those just joining us.
He was lagging behind in terms of power with the super suit and the lazy shell.
Yeah. And the Gino boost.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's that?
Oh, here we go again.
Here I go again on my own. Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo.
Bye.
Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo.
for that, I was just
That could be fun, Akimakumi.
for that one. I was just imagining Will Ferrell as Harry Carey, just saying that. Hi.
I like it. I could see that.
If the stream was entirely Gran Turismo's, would you watch it? Hi. If the moon was made of asparagus, would you eat it?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I think the artist said that it was like just they traced over a dance scene from Urusei Yatsura to make that, but I really like that gif. Oh, so you should do that, Akimakumi.